Welcome to another episode of GeekOutdoors.com. So Saaho is a big blockbuster action film out of India, and it stars Prabhas, Shraddha Kapoor, and it's directed by Sujeeth. And the general story is there is this crime organization, and its leader has an untimely death, and so now there is this power struggle to take over his position. And in the mix, we have cops, thieves, other criminal organizations, and a lot of action. And so that is the general story. And if there is one word that I could use to describe this movie, it is ridiculous. And so getting to the things I like about this movie is, first and foremost, the action. If you can imagine a Michael Bay film in India, this is it. There are a lot of explosions, crazy car chases, and unbelievable action throughout this entire film, which is a little over 2 hours. And I absolutely loved it. I mean, the practical elements in this film are great, especially the car chases. I think a lot of the set pieces look really great overall, and you could kind of see where this budget went. The action on here is pretty much non-stop, and I think it is the best thing out of this movie. And so the second thing is all the technical details. As I was saying, all the practical stuff, the car chases, the visual look, especially a lot of the environments that they use and the locations, which there are many. It's just a really good looking film, and I think that this is one of those films that you'll remember mostly for the visual style and the action more than anything else. And then the final thing that I really enjoyed about this movie is it's just fun. It is such a fun movie. And if you are the type of person who enjoys things like Michael Bay films or just big blockbuster summer films, then I really think you're going to have a lot of fun in this movie. For serious YouTubers, check out TubeBuddy, the premier tool used at GeekOutdoors.com. Get more done today by checking out the affiliate link in the description area below. And so getting to the things that I didn't like about this movie is the story and characters, because it's basically non-existent. Even though the general story is fairly simple, the movie tries to throw in a lot of twists and turns, a lot of intrigue and story elements that just don't really make sense. And it seems like it was just put in there because it was cool. And when it comes to character development, there is none. They're all 2D characters that are very predictable and overall uninteresting. So I didn't care at all about the story and characters. So if you're expecting more than just a lot of action, you'd be very disappointed in this movie. And so the second thing is, even though I enjoyed the overall look and the technical details of this film, especially when it comes to the practical elements, the CG in this movie overall was just bad. You could tell green screen was used here, and it's just really funny and cheesy looking whenever you're watching these CG scenes. And considering the budget that this movie had, it's unfortunate that the CG was so bad because it actually takes you out of the whole movie. And so the final thing that I didn't like about this film is it could have been so much more, because I really enjoyed Prabhas in the Bahubali series of movies. He had a lot of charm, a lot of character in that film, even though it was also a big budget action film. I was hoping that they would do more with Prabhas in this film. And Shraddha Kapoor, she is serviceable in this movie, but she really doesn't do much. And so that's the main things that I didn't enjoy about this film. And so overall, I go back to what I said earlier. This movie is ridiculous. And so if you go in there with the mindset of don't worry about story and characters and just enjoy the ride, then I think you have a fun time with Saaho, because I could watch this movie again and just enjoy it. And so if you are the type of person who likes big blockbuster action films and a lot of explosion and crazy action scenes, then Saaho is the movie for you. And so if you had any thoughts on this, whether you've seen this movie or any other wonderful action movies out of India, be sure to leave that in the comments area below. And if you did want to see more of my action film reviews, I do have a playlist. I'll leave that in the description as well. So as always, if you did get value out of these videos, be sure to share, like, and subscribe. Hey geeks, if you are a creative geek like me and you wanted to learn how to create content on YouTube and other places on the internet, then check out my Go Content Creators group, where you'll get access to additional videos and content for all the creative geeks out there. And the best part of it is, all of this is free. Simply head over to the link below, check out my page, and sign up for my Go Content Creators group. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the other side.